Once upon a time, in a land of breathtaking beauty, there lay a kingdom called Arendelle. It was a place of great prosperity, where the people lived in peace and joy. In this enchanted kingdom were two delightful little princesses. The elder sister was named Elsa, and the younger sister was Anna. The two sisters grew up side by side, creating a bond so strong it could never be broken. Their days were filled with laughter, love, and the purest happiness. Together, they made a promise that no matter how much time passed or how old they became, they would always be there for each other, forever. The eldest daughter of the king and queen possessed an extraordinary gift, a magical ability to create ice and snow at will. With just a wave of her hand, she could freeze anything or conjure breathtaking wintry scenes. This magical talent was a cherished secret shared only between Elsa and her younger sister, Anna. Elsa's icy powers brought endless joy and laughter to Anna, turning ordinary days into magical adventures. One day, as the two sisters played gleefully in the grand hall of the palace, the very thing the king and queen feared most came to pass.
Elsa, do you want to build a snowman? Wah! Anna, catch! Wow!
In the midst of their carefree fun, Elsa's magic accidentally struck Anna. Though Elsa had the power to create snow and ice, she struggled to fully control it. And that moment of unintentional magic changed everything. The little sister, who always loved to stay close to her older sister, suddenly collapsed onto the cold floor. Her hair turned as white as snow, and her body was quickly covered with ice, as if she were wearing a dress made of snow and frost. Filled with fear and guilt, Elsa tightly hugged her unconscious sister,
Anna!
her tears falling like crystal droplets onto Anna's pale
Anna.
face. Hearing Elsa's cries, the king and queen rushed over in a hurry. They quickly picked up Anna, who had fallen to the ground. No matter how they called out to her, Anna kept her eyes tightly shut and gave no response. Instead, her fragile body grew colder and stiffer with each passing moment.
We have to find him right away.
This is the kingdom of the stone elves, a place unseen by the faint of heart. Legends whisper that only those with unyielding courage and unwavering faith can uncover its presence. Only Pappy the stone spirit knows the ancient magic that can save Anna. But this magic comes at a price.
Please, great stone elves. My daughter is in grave danger. Save her.
To save her life, I must remove the memory of this tragic accident. She will no longer remember the icy magic that harmed her. The sisters must be kept apart. If this magic strikes again, it may bring devastation neither of them can escape.
Sometimes, the greatest sacrifices are not made out of desire, but out of love. This is the story of two sisters, bound by a love so deep, yet separated by fear and duty. After that memory was erased, Anna no longer remembered her sister's powers over ice and snow. She could never understand why Elsa kept her behind closed doors. All she knew was that she longed for the sister who once laughed and played with her. No matter how hard Anna tried to reach her, Elsa refused to open the door.
Elsa, do you want to build a snowman?
She missed Anna terribly but believed that staying away was the only way to keep her safe.
Elsa? Do you want to build a snowman? Anna, go away.
As years passed, Elsa's powers grew stronger, but so did her fear. Everything she touched turned to ice, and she struggled to control her magic. To prevent Elsa's uncontrollable magic from causing harm, the king gave her gloves to wear. Years have passed since we first met Elsa and Anna, the sisters whose bond withstood the trials of love, loss, and magic. But time has not been kind to Arendelle, and their greatest challenges are yet to come. One fateful day, during a journey meant to strengthen alliances, tragedy struck. Arendelle's beloved king and queen were lost to the unforgiving sea.
Elsa, can you open the door? We only have each other.
The kingdom of Arendelle, shrouded in grief and silence, now awaits Princess Elsa to ascend the throne and usher in a new chapter of hope and leadership. The day has finally arrived, full of hope, excitement, and the promise of change. For Anna, this is more than just coronation day. It's the day she's been waiting for her whole life.
Elsa! Elsa! Today is the coronation day. You have to come out, you're going to be the queen. Elsa! You look amazing!
With every step, Elsa carries the weight of the kingdom on her shoulders. Yet, her resolve never wavers. A new chapter for Arendelle begins, one led by a queen like no other. The grand ball has begun, and the beautiful Princess Anna is waiting for someone to ask her for the first dance. It's a night filled with magic, mystery, and revelations that will change everything. Just then, a prince named Hans walks up to Princess Anna.
Princess Anna, may I have the honor of dancing with you?
I would love to.
After their dance, Hans and Anna step out onto the balcony. Elsa stands on the stage, watching everything unfold.
She is so trusting, so pure. If I marry her, I can gain the resources my kingdom desperately needs. Dear Princess Anna, will you give me the honor of being my wife and future queen?
This feels like a dream. I must tell Elsa the good news.
Upon hearing that Anna intended to marry Prince Hans, whom she had just met, Elsa firmly and unequivocally refused to approve the union.
You can't just refuse. Why do you shut me out? Why do you shut the world out? What are you so afraid of?
You asked for my blessing, but my answer is no. You can't marry a man you just met.
Anna, feeling frustrated, grabbed Elsa's hand and accidentally pulled off her glove. Nervous and scared, Elsa waved her hand, and a burst of icy light shot out from her palm. The light transformed into countless tiny shards of ice that scattered in all directions, freezing everything they touched instantly. Seeing what had happened, the ballroom was filled with gasps and screams. Foreign dignitaries and royal guests looked on in shock as the festive night turned into chaos.
Elsa!
Stay away from me!
With a wave of Elsa's hand, a burst of blue light shot from her palm. The magic hit the chandelier, turning it into a beautiful ice sculpture that glowed softly, lighting up the ballroom. As chaos broke out around her, Elsa stood still, her heart heavy with guilt. This was supposed to be her special day, her coronation, but everything had gone wrong. She looked at the frozen chandelier and the spreading ice, fear and confusion taking over. Overwhelmed and desperate to keep everyone safe from her uncontrollable magic, Elsa fled the palace. Wherever Elsa stepped, frost and ice followed, leaving a sparkling, frozen trail. The crowd grew uneasy, whispers of fear spreading quickly. Suddenly, someone shouted,
The queen is a monster! She has magic!
The joyous halt turned to chaos as fear took over.
Don't say such nonsense!
At that moment, Anna finally understood why her sister had kept her at a distance. Her heart was filled with guilt for her reckless actions. Elsa didn't know her magic had turned the sunny summer into a freezing winter. Snow fell from the sky, rivers and lakes froze, and green trees were covered in thick snow, as if the whole kingdom was under an icy spell. Elsa fled toward the distant snowy mountains, her heart set on finding a place where she could be alone forever, far away from everyone. Everywhere she went, ice and frost followed in her wake, forcing her to climb higher and higher into the mountains, searching for a place untouched by others. Finally, at the mountain's peak, Elsa stopped. She decided to build herself a magnificent ice palace, a place where she could live alone, free from fear, forever. Anna decided she must find her sister, Elsa. Only Elsa could save the kingdom. She asked Hans to take care of Arendelle and its people while she set off alone to bring Elsa back and restore the land to its former peace. With determination, Anna braved the cold wind and snow and began her journey alone. The journey was incredibly difficult for Anna. The ground was covered with thick snow, making every step exhausting. The path to the icy mountains was especially dangerous, with icy winds howling and the harsh winter making the environment severe. As Anna struggled to fight through the storm, an even greater danger appeared. A pack of wolves emerged from the shadows of the frozen forest. Their sharp eyes glinted in the dim light, and their low growls echoed in the silence of the snow. Despite her fear, Anna's resolve remained strong. Anna didn't know what to do, and her horse panicked at the sight of the wolves, rearing up and throwing Anna into the snow. The hungry wolves circled closer, their eyes fixed on Anna as they slowly tightened their ring around her. Just as the situation seemed hopeless, Kristoff arrived, riding his sled pulled by his trusty reindeer, Sven. The hunter, Kristoff, was strong and brave. When he saw Anna in danger, he didn't hesitate for a moment. He rushed in and drove the wolves away.
What is a girl like you doing in such a dangerous place?
Anna explained everything to Kristoff and begged him to help her find Elsa. Kind-hearted Kristoff agreed and, with Anna by his side, began their journey toward the snowy mountains. The closer they got to the mountaintop, the colder it became, but neither the howling winds nor the fierce blizzard could shake their determination. Finally, they reached the summit. At the top of the mountain, they saw an enormous palace made entirely of ice and snow, glittering in the frosty air.
It must be my sister. She must be living in there.
When Elsa saw her sister Anna arrive, her eyes softened with a warmth she couldn't hide. She patiently listened as Anna poured out her thoughts, explaining why she had come all this way. But Elsa, knowing she still couldn't fully control her growing ice magic, feared that returning would only bring harm to more people. So, with a heavy heart, Elsa firmly refused. To save Arendelle, Anna tried desperately to pull Elsa back with her. But Elsa refused to return, standing firm in her decision. In their struggle, Elsa waved her hand, and a burst of icy light shot out uncontrollably toward Anna. In that moment, Elsa was reminded of their childhood, the terrible accident that haunted her memories, but it was too late. The icy light struck Anna directly in the heart, and she collapsed onto the snow, unconscious and motionless. Kristoff rushed forward to catch Anna, gently lifting her from the frozen ground. Heartbroken, he turned to Elsa and said, "Don't you see how much Anna has gone through to find you? Can't you see how hard she tried?" Kristoff saw Anna faint and growing weaker, so he quickly carried her to his sled. Knowing time was running out, he decided to take her to Grandpappy, the leader of the trolls who raised him, for help. Pappy explained that the shard of ice in Anna's chest was spreading and would soon freeze her heart. When that happened, Anna would turn into a statue of ice.
The magic has struck your heart this time, and there's only one way to save you. You need a kiss from someone who truly loves you to break the spell.
Take me back to the palace to see Prince Hans. He will definitely save me.
Kristoff wasted no time. He raced through the swirling snow on his sled, speeding toward the castle, determined to save Anna in time. Meanwhile, a battle for the throne was unfolding. Soldiers sent by Prince Hans followed Princess Anna and eventually found Queen Elsa. Their plan was clear. They wanted to kill Elsa at the top of the snowy mountain. Surrounded by enemies, Elsa stood alone, fearless and strong. She knew she had to fight for her kingdom and her people. She raised her voice and declared, "Do you think a woman is easy to defeat? I am the Queen of Arendelle." With her kingdom's survival at stake, Elsa stood tall in the blizzard. Her heart was filled with the courage of a queen, ready to fight for Arendelle with all her strength. Kristoff hurried to escort Anna back to the castle. He explained everything that had happened and urged Hans to help Anna immediately.
Your Highness, please save Princess Anna.
However, Hans listened to Kristoff's story with a blank expression. Instead of helping Anna, he betrayed them and locked them away.
True love's kiss? That won't be necessary. This kingdom belongs to me now.
Anna's heart sank with regret as she finally realized Hans's cruel plan. If only she had listened to Elsa, none of this would have happened. But now, she could feel herself turning into ice, powerless to stop it. At that moment, Queen Elsa returned to the palace, determined to make things right. However, when she entered Anna's room, she found it empty, and her heart sank with worry. Thinking about the terrible things Hans had done, Elsa grew deeply concerned for Anna's safety. She searched the entire palace, and at last, she found Anna locked away, weak and helpless. Just then, Hans crept silently into the room, holding a sword. Suddenly, he lunged at Elsa, aiming to strike her down. Elsa, unaware of the danger, didn't see him coming. Summoning every bit of her remaining strength, Anna rushed forward and shielded Elsa with her own body, blocking Hans's sword. At that final moment, Anna's act of love caused her to freeze completely, her body turning to solid ice. Her icy form shattered Hans's sword into pieces, saving Elsa from harm. Furious and heartbroken, Elsa unleashed her full power, using her ice magic to defeat Hans once and for all, ensuring he could never hurt anyone again. Heartbroken, Elsa held the frozen Anna tightly in her arms, tears streaming down her face and falling onto Anna. Suddenly, a miracle happened. Elsa's true love, shown through her tears, broke the magical curse. Anna woke up.
Elsa! Anna!
Anna, you sacrificed yourself to protect me? Why would you do something so foolish? Because I love you.
Soon, the entire kingdom thawed, and summer returned. Flowers bloomed, trees turned green, and everything came back to life. Peace was restored, and the people of Arendelle lived happily once more. Anna found her true love too, the kind and brave Kristoff, who had always been there to help her. Together, they lived happily under Queen Elsa's reign. From that day on, Elsa learned to embrace her powers and understood the true strength of love and acceptance. Elsa is a princess born with magical ice powers. While facing challenges with love, family, and self-acceptance, she learns to embrace her true self. Her story teaches us 10 important lessons. First, the importance of self-acceptance. Elsa teaches us that it's important to accept who we are, even when we feel different or misunderstood. Embracing ourselves allows us to grow and find our true potential. Second, the power of love and friendship. Anna shows that true love and friendship can help us overcome even the toughest challenges. Love is not just about romance, it's about caring for and helping those around us. Third, courage to face fear. Elsa's journey reminds us that facing our fears can lead to freedom and strength. Sometimes, the things we fear are not as scary as we think. Fourth, the value of family. Elsa and Anna's bond proves that family is one of the most important things in life. Family members support and help each other, even in the toughest times. Fifth, perseverance and determination. Anna never gives up on Elsa, even when things seem impossible. Her determination shows that persistence and believing in someone you love can bring change. Sixth, being brave to help others. Anna's selfless act of saving Elsa demonstrates that sometimes we must be brave to help those in need, even if it's risky or difficult. Seventh, the power of forgiveness. Elsa's ability to forgive herself and her sister teaches us that holding on to guilt or anger only hurts us. Forgiveness brings healing and peace. Eighth, Elsa learns that change is inevitable, but it doesn't have to be scary. Embracing change can bring new opportunities and experiences. Ninth, even in the darkest moments, Anna's love and support remind Elsa that she is never alone. We always have people who care about us. 10th, being true to yourself. the story encourages us to always be true to ourselves. Even if it means facing difficult challenges or standing out. Being authentic leads to happiness. Lastly, and just as importantly, Frozen teaches us that true love is about sincerity and selflessness, not charm or sweet words. Hans reminds us to beware of false perfection, while Kristoff shows that real love grows through trust and actions. Girls, don't be blinded by flattery. True love uplifts and values you for who you are.